Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day today. My day is going pretty well. Please excuse my natural hair here. It has been a week. I've already told you guys what kind of week it was on my last video. It has been a demanding week as I've kind of been here at the house by myself. My fiance is back at work, my daughter's on vacation, and so it's just me, but that's okay. And so this week I decided I wanted to pick up a book that I had seen a lot of people talking about, and honestly I didn't know anything about the book when I picked it up. Like nothing. I knew it was a love story because the word love was in it, but it was coming out. I had seen on Facebook with a movie, and I was like, man, I really just want to read this book because I've seen like 3 of my friends posting about the movie, and obviously I want to read the book before the movie comes out. And that book is called Redeeming Love, and it is by Francine Rivers. I'm not sure exactly how old the book is, but it takes place during the California Gold Rush of the 1800s. Let me tell you a little bit about this book. I was not prepared for this book this week. If I had known how deep and spiritual and overwhelming this book was, I probably wouldn't have read it this week. But I didn't do enough research to find out that this book was what it was, which was an incredibly moving book, and ended up reading it on a bad week for me emotionally, and it just kind of enhanced everything. So what is the book actually about? So the book is about Angel, a woman who was sold into prostitution at the age of 8, and she has never known any sort of love in her entire life. Not a parent's love. Her mother loved her, but there was a complicated situation involved there. I believe her mother loved her, but also regretted her tremendously, and Angel knew that her mother regretted her tremendously. And so she's never really known love her entire life. She's working, when we meet her in the actual bulk of the book, about 18, 19 years old, as a prostitute out in California in a place called Paradise. And she is servicing all of the many coal miners there. And she meets Michael Hosea. And this is actually a kind of a modern day telling of a story you'll find in the Bible of Hosea and the prostitute. And this book really makes you think. So the tagline of the book, like to make you buy the book, is essentially, is everyone deserving of God's love, or are some people too far gone for God's love? And it makes you think tremendously. It makes you think about wrong that's been done to you in your life. It makes you think about wrong that you've done in your life. It makes you think about your own relationships. It is a book that is going to make you think. Do not go into this book thinking it is going to be a flimsy romance novel like I did. You will read like the first 2 chapters and be shook and not be able to put it down. The Kindle app says it's a 9-hour read. I'm pretty sure I read it in much less than 9 hours. Pretty sure I read it in like 6, because I could not physically put the book down once I began it. There were parts where I walked away from it for a moment just because it was hitting something in my heart or a nerve. And I sat the book down, and I would talk to my fiance about a scene, or I would just get up and make dinner or something just to kind of process what I had just read and then come back to the book. But probably a total of 6 hours if I were to put all of the time that I read it yesterday together. Yeah, very powerful, very moving book. It's all about Angel and Michael's relationship that they're trying to build together, because God speaks to Michael and tells him that he wants him to take Angel as his wife. And Michael is very obedient of God. Like, he questions him a few times, but not as much as a normal person would. Okay? And their story of just love and acceptance and learning how to love when it comes to Angel, and knowing and learning that no matter what she's done, no matter what's been done to her, she is worthy of love. And that is the whole semblance of what I took from the book, is that everyone is worthy of love. It's a powerful message, and I greatly enjoyed the book. Like I said, I read it in 6 hours. I will probably reread this one in a few months and maybe take more time with it, but I couldn't put it down. Yeah, it's a super powerful book. If you're looking for something to move you, I suggest Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. I'm super grateful for all the young ladies who posted about it and got me to read it. So thank you to y'all. On that note, a lighter note, I hope you guys are having an amazing week. And what are you reading this week?